הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and welcome. We welcome all of you, the sanctuary, and all of you online. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a great pleasure to be together, either in person or virtually, celebrating Shabbat. It's a great blessing to have a place like Shaarey Zedek, and it's a blessing to have technology to bring us together so we can do this together from wherever we may be. Sanctuary, at home, in a spaceship. What if we make some kind of deal with Elon Musk so they can stream Shaarey Zedek service in this space shuttle?
That would be incredible.
We are this close to be there, you know that. Just kidding. So thank you, everyone. We have a special Shabbat today. It's an international day of celebration of Shabbat. It's called the Shabbat Project. Something that I believe started in the United States, but it's everywhere right now. And I have friends in Argentina and in Chile, and they are doing the same thing, the Shabbat Project. Every synagogue will have different ways. Some families will use this opportunity of the Shabbat Project to invite people over. There are so many different ways that people are celebrating Shabbat tonight. It's a great thing. And we decided to enhance our Kabbalat Shabbat service. Usually it's just me here in the piano doing this, but tonight we are so blessed to have our cantorial soloist, Leslie Emery. Hi,
Hello.
Leslie. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
How are you doing?
I'm really good. I'm so happy to see people here in the sanctuary with us this evening. It's so nice to be here with my shul family, my Shaarey Zedek family, and with everyone here online tonight. And of course, we have one more special guest with us this evening who I always enjoy working with. We have Jay Stoller here.
Woohoo!
It's been too long, Jay. How have you been?
All good, all good.
He says all good. You can only hear his drums when he talks.
Jay's been with us for how long? Many years.
Many years,
Many
yeah.
years, yes. And we also have the one and only Marvin Polanski on the controls. He's doing the audio and video because he's the audiovisual director here at the Congregation Shaarey Zedek. So, hi, Marvin, Shabbat Shalom, and welcome. And yes, it's great to have people that look like people. It reminds me to once that I went to a cantorial conference in New York at the Catskills, and the hotel were very old and smelly. So then the next one was in Toronto. And the joke was that in Toronto, the food smelled like food, and the carpets didn't. So people that look like people. Great to have you here. Great to see so many of you. So we are going to begin with our service with a quick recitation of the Shaarey, so we can say a Mourner's Kaddish still, well, it is the Mincha time, and then we are going to go into the Kabbalat Shabbat. For the Shaarey, if you have a Siddur, we are going to use Siddur Hadash. You have to go to page 680. Ashrosh bebeitecha od yarelucha selah. תהילת אדוני ידבר פי, ויברך כל בשר את שם קודשו לעולם ועד, ואנחנו נברך יה, מעתה ועד עולם, הללויה. Today is the 16th day of the Hebrew month of Cheshvan in the year 5782, and we observe the following yordzites: Simon Berkel, William Epstein, Zeb Ben Aryeh, Daniel Finchi from One More Candle, Ben Geffen, Ben Zion, Ben Michael Verrivka, and Leah Gunn, Anzalea Ben Bat Shevach Wolf, May Cantor, Mashen Bat Yaakov, David Rydberg, Sholem Rusov, Mary Silver, Miriam Rachel Bat Shaya, Francis Steinberg, Friedel Bat Shmuel Alevi Vegittel, and Nahum Friedman, all of blessed memory. The Mourner's Kaddish could be found in page 700. And also this past week, we honor the memory and mourn the passing of Steve Heller of blessed memory. Mourner's Kaddish, page 704. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
וילמד יברך ידותי וימליך מלכותי, וחי יכון וביום יכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח, יתפאר, יתרומם, יתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, נמירם בעלמה וימרו, אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמעיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו, אמן. עושה שלום עם רמה ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו. Amen. You may be seated. Actually, I would like to invite everyone to rise so we can light the candles together. Leslie is going to light the candles for us.
אשר קידשנו במצוותיו, וציוונו להדליק נר, וציוונו להדליק נר, וציוונו להדליק נר של שבת.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. You may be seated.
Shabbat Shalom.
And please open your Sidurim on page 22 as we are going to begin with the Kabbalat Shabbat. We also welcome, I've been reading we have lots of messages in the chat wishing Shabbat Shalom to everyone. So thank you so much, everyone. Keep sending the love. We read every message, even if we don't read them online. But yeah, it's beautiful to read everything from all of you. Lecha, page 22.
Naria, Naria, Letzuri, Shenu, Nekama, Bana, Betoda. Naria, Naria, Letzuri, Shenu, Bizmirot, Naria, Lo. Lechuneranena, 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 Ladonai. Lechuneranena, 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 Ladonai.
Next page.
Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Vazru miyom el yom Yeshuato. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Vazru miyom el yom Yeshuato.
Bottom of the page.
Yismechu hashamayim,
Shamayim.
Yismechu hashamayim,
Shamayim.
Yismechu hashamayim, Betagel haaretz. Yismechu hashamayim,
Yismechu hashamayim.
Yismechu hashamayim,
Yismechu hashamayim.
Yismechu hashamayim, Betagel haaretz. Iramayam, 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 Umlo. Iramayam, 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 Umlo.
And we are going to continue now on page 28. Around middle of the page, we have Zambru Ladonai Bechinor.
Zamru Ladonai Bechinor, Bechinor lekol zimra, b'chatzotzrot v'kol shofar, hari lifnei hamelech Adonai. Iramayam umlo, tevel veyosheva, neharot imcha uchav yachad, harim yiraneinu, lifnei Adonai kiva.
And I would like to invite everyone to rise as we continue on page 34 with Mizmor Le David. We have a very famous tune here, which is interesting about this tune is everybody sings it a little bit different. So hopefully we're going to be able to do it one way, at least one way. But we decided to do it anyway because I know everybody knows this one is a Karlebach tune. And you will see that starts, it's very mellow at the beginning and then starts going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And that's when everybody's invited to dance if you want. And you may be seated. That's a great tune. What a great tune. So, some of you, I recognize the name, and some of you, I know by your faces that you have been following the service online before. I have a challenge from the congregation to bring a new Lecha Dodi every Friday. Can you believe it? They're the rabbi. So far I've been delivering. This is week number 13. So that means that we already had 12 versions so far. This is the new one, number 13. But the difference is for the first time I can have a duet version. And so it's my great pleasure to introduce to all of you the Lecha Dodi number 13. It was composed by a composer that I like very much. His name is Avi Rothenberg. He writes many melodies for, I would call he belongs to the Orthodox movement, so many youth within the Orthodox movement know all the tunes from Avi Rothenberg, and there is a very famous tune that he wrote, Hamalach HaGoeloti. So it's very well known. There are many tunes that probably you know and you never knew that he wrote it. There is a very famous wedding song, Mi Adir Ala Kol. That's Avi Rothenberg. And tonight, Avi Rothenberg's Lecha Dodi.
Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Hishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad Adonai echad hu shemo echad Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi mekor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof Shabbat Tehila La 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 Lecha Dodi La 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 Likrat Kala La 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 Penei Shabbat Penei Shabbat Nekabela Mikdash Simsos Chatan Hakala
La 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 la.
La 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 Lecha Dodi
La 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 la.
La 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 Likrat Kala
La 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 la.
La 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 Penei Shabbat Penei Shabbat Nekabela Yamin Usmol Tifrotzi Vet Adonai Ta'aritzi Ayadish Ben Partzi Ben Ismecha Ben Agila
La la la
La
la.
la 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 Lecha Dodi
La 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 la.
La 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 Likrat Kala
La 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 la.
La 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 Penei Shabbat Penei Shabbat Nekabela Boi v'shalom
Please rise.
Ateret bala Gam besimcha Ubtzala Toch emuneh Hamsegula Boi chala Boi chala
La 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 la.
La 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 Lecha Dodi
La 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 la.
La 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 Likrat Kala
La 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 la.
La 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 Penei Shabbat Penei Shabbat Nekabela
You may be seated.
I want to say hello. We have a young dancer here. You can't see her on camera, but I am appreciating her joy in the music tonight and in Shabbat. Nicely done, and thank you.
So my wife sent me a private message.
Uh-oh. Are you going to read it?
She said, "Tell everyone it's my favorite version of the Lecha Dodi."
Okay. It's a beautiful one to sing.
And she said, and how we used to sing it, because I used to sing the duet with her,
Beautiful.
but we never had Jay. It's a beautiful version. I learned it in Chile many, many years ago. And I never had a chance to do it in public. So, Shechayanu. Okay, let's continue now with the Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat. Page 42.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור וענבל, עלי היגיון וכינור, מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
And please turn to page 44, everyone, so we can sing together Adonai Malach. Also, this is a version composed in Argentina. Adonai malakehut laveh. Avesh Adonai ozitazah. Achtikon tevel baldimot. Nachon kisaka me'az me'olam ata. Naseu ne'arot Adonai. Naseu ne'arot kolam. Yiseu ne'arot dochyam. Mikolot ma'im rabim adirim mishmereyam. Adir b'marom Adonai. Edotecha nemnu me'od. Lebeitcha navakotesh. Adonai leorech yamim. Adonai leorech yamim. And I would like to invite everyone to rise. Now we are getting serious. We're going into the Mariv service. Kabbalat Shabbat technically is over. Now we go to the evening service. And we always start, doesn't matter if it's Shabbat or weekdays, Mariv service always starts with an invitation to everyone to bless the name of God. Is the prayer that we know as the Barhu. And for that, we go to page 50.
Yai dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 dai
Yada dai dai dai, yada dai dai dai.
Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam vahed.
Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam va'ed. Yai dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai dai dai.
You may be seated.
Umavir yom umevi laila umavdil ben yom uben laila Adonai tzvaot shemo El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
Amari v'ravi
Amen.
Yai dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 Tihem chayenu
Page 52.
Ve'orech yameinu Uvahem negeh yom v'layla Ve'avatecha atasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
Amari v'ravi
Amen. Page 54. Shema Israel.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך. וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Please continue silently with the recitation of the Shema Israel until the end of page 58.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
Emet. I would like to invite everyone to turn to page 60. Towards the bottom of the page, we have a beautiful version of Mi Chamocha.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא נורא, נורא תהילות אוסף פלא. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא נורא, נורא תהילות אוסף פלא. מלכותך ובניך בוקע ים לפני משה. זה לי ענו ואמרו מלכותך ובניך בוקע ים לפני משה. זה לי ענו ואמרו מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא נורא, נורא תהילות אוסף פלא. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא נורא, נורא תהילות אוסף פלא. אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא נורא, נורא תהילות אוסף פלא, אוסף פלא, אוסף פלא.
ונאמר לפני את יעקב, וגלום יד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך הוא ברוך שמו.
גאל ישראל.
אמן.
And we continue now on page 62. Time to pray for peace. Ufros aleinu, bottom of the page.
ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל והירושלים אמן. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל והירושלים והירושלים
ירושלים, amen. And I would like to invite everyone to rise for Veshamru, page 64.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי היום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Page 66, the Chatzi Kaddish. Please remain standing.
יתקדש ויתקדש שמי רבה,
Amen.
ועמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביום איכון ובחיי בכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב והימרו אמן. יהי שמרה ומבורך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל.
שמלכו ושבריחו
לילה מן כה ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה לאמירן בעמה.
והימרו 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 אמן. Please remain standing for the Amidah, our central prayer. This is an opportunity to strengthen our connection with the Creator of the world. So we have a few options. You can use the Hebrew or the English in your Sidurim. If you do that, there are two different openings. You can start on page 68 with the traditional opening, or page 69 with the opening containing the name of the matriarchs. And then it will go silently. Everything is silent in the evening service, all the way to page 76. And that could be, again, Hebrew or English. And of course, you can also use your own words of prayer at this time, because as I mentioned before, the most important thing for the Amidah is to find a way to feel that we are strengthening our connection with God. This is a unique opportunity to have a private audience with the Creator of the world. Let's take the next few minutes to continue in silent prayer. Once you complete your prayer, you may be seated. We're going to continue now with the Misheberach for healing. We have a list, of course, like every day, of people. People are sending names to our office, so we keep a list so we know when to pray for healing. But if you want to add people to the list, if you're in the chat, please type the chat. Please type the names on the chat. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. If you're in our congregation, you will have a chance to say that name out loud. So everybody will have an opportunity to add names to our Misheberach list.
On our list today, we have Chaya Zahava bat Leah, Eliyahu Lev ben Rivka, Shmuel ben Zina, Chaim Arka ben Tzipora Menorah, Chaya ben Golda, Eliakim Pesach ben Esther Pesi, Kedma bat Sarah, Sharon bat Golda, Carmel bat Iris, Rabbi Essa Oppenheimer, Betty Milos, Isabella bat Sarah, Yitzchak Dov ben Bela, Moshe Aharon ben Leah, Miriam Rachel bat Leah, Basha Pesha bat Zisla, David Tzvi ben Sarah Pesel, Dina Rachel bat Sarah Esther, Yitzchak Chaim ben Sarah, Tova Yael bat Dina Rachel, Shira Naomi bat Dina Rachel, Eliezer Meyer ben Tova Yael, Katriel Yosef ben Tova Yael, Yisrael Chaim ben Shira Naomi, Dave Scammell, Ariel Neshama bat Sarah, Patricia bat Olga, Barbara bat Patricia, Atara bat Etel, Shmuel Leib ben Gittel, Dana Brinley, Helen Hager, Cheryl May, Liz bat Olga, Ora Yael bat Shulamit, Georgina Tassara, Meyer Leib ben Nurit, Jan bat Jean, Michelle Sipe, Jen Luddick, and April bat Pamela.
We have names in the chat.
We do, yes. Carla bat Nancy, Andres ben Gloria, Temi bat Rochel, Chana bat Sarah, Herbert Singer, Isabella bat Sarah, Malka bat Yaakova, Chana bat Chaya.
Neil Roy.
Does anyone else have a name they'd like to add for prayers for healing? Amen. Let's join together in a Misha Berach prayer. Misha Berach Avoteinu Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah Hu Yevarech Ve'yirapeh et hacholim Misha Berach Avoteinu Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah Hu Yevarech Ve'yirapeh et hacholim Elna Revanala Elna Revanala Elna Revanala Elna Revanala Misha Berach Avoteinu Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah Hu Yevarech Ve'yirapeh et hacholim.
Amen.
We also pray for healing for Lena Brandao and Chana bat Chaya Etel.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's continue now on page 80 with Vayechulu Hashemayim. La 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 ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר בדה אלוהים לעשות Baruch atah Adonai, page 82. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor ve'Anora, El Elyon konesh hamayim, Ba'aret together. La 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 la. page, we have a very upbeat version of the Magen Avot. So again, I hope you can feel it. It's growing in intensity. So if you feel like dancing, this is the one. Trust me. מגן אבות בדברו, מחיים מתים במאמרו. מגן אבות בדברו, מחיים מתים במאמרו. האל הקדוש שאין כמוהו, שאין כמוהו. המניח לעמו ביום שבת קודשו, ביום שבת קודשו. מגן אבות מקיים מתים במאמרו, מגן אבות בדברו, מקיים מתים במאמרו. כי בם רצה להניח להם, לפניו נעבוד, לפניו נעבוד בדבר פחד, ונודה לשמו, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד, מעין הברכות, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד, מעין הברכות. מגן אבות בדברו, מקיים מתים במאמרו, מגן אבות בדברו, מקיים מתים במאמרו. אל העוד העוד, אדון השלום, מקדש השבת, ומברך שבי. לי 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 מגן אבות בדברו, מקיים מתים במאמרו, מגן אבות בדברו, מקיים מתים במאמרו. מניח בקדושה שבת שבת, לימד ושניון שבת, זכר למעשה בראשית, שבת שבת שבת, יאללה לילה לילה שבת שבת, שבת שבת שבת, לילה 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 שבת שבת, שבת שבת שבת.
Yasher Koach, Rabbi Anibal.
Ruchadei. 1 million mitzvah points to who wrote this one. Come on. The one and only Sol Zim. It screams Sol Zim all over it. For those of you who don't know who Sol Zim is, that's the one who wrote Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, and so many of those. He do Yam Beri Bim Bam Bam, Yam Beri Bim Bam Bam, and it's Sol Zim. Sol Zim. Sorry. Let's continue now with the Kaddish Shalom. Whew. Page 86.
יתקלל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ועמד יברח ירתה והמליך מלכותה וחייכון ויומכון ובחי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה בזמן קריב והימרו.
Amen.
יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעלם לעם והמיה.
יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרום ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי לקודשה.
בריחו.
לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירה מעמה והימרו. אמן. תתקבל צלתן ובאותן דק כל ישראל קדם אבון וישמעיה והימרו. אמן. יהי שלום הרבה מן שמעיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו. אמן. עושה שלום במרום לב הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו. Amen.
Please rise for the Kiddush, page 90. We have the wine that side. Leslie, you want to take the wine? You want to do it? You want me to do it?
I'm going to watch you do this one.
I will do this one.
I'm going to study right now.
I have to disconnect myself.
For our next Friday night, I'm going to be ready. Uh-oh.
We have to cover it because we have fruit flies in the building. We have too many Apple products, that's why. Fruit fly,
I
apple
wish everyone
fly.
could have heard that one. You guys got lucky.
Just don't put it on honey during Rosh Hashanah. That's the only advice I can give you. Okay. Page 90. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei periakafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava v'ratzon inchilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereishit ki hu yom tehila lemikrahe kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim kivanu v'charata v'yotanu kidashta mikol העמים ושבת קודשך ואהבה ורצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת
Amen.
לחיים.
L'chaim.
Okay, let's continue on page 118. Aleinu, please remain standing.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים הוא אלוהינו אין עוד ומלכנו אפס זולתו כך כתוב בתורתו ידעת היום בהשבות אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת עינו ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו
And we're going to continue on page 124 with the Mourner's Kaddish. Leslie, you have the list?
I do. On the 17th of Cheshvan, we observe the year Tzaitzav. Isaac Bell, Samuel Bloomfield, Shelley Breslau Wynn, Israelit Vat Yosef Moshe Ubas Yachaya, Chaim Finger, Maxine Geller, Menucha Bat Shimon, Joseph Lavitt, Yosef Ben Israel, Louis London, Arya Leib Ben Zev, Alexander Mogul, Zisa Alexander Ben Zechariah, Archibald Rabinovich, Arnold Ross, Avraham Hirsch Ben Chaim Verivka, and Edith Tenenbaum, Yehudit Bat Moshe Verochel, all of blessed memory. We turn to page 124 for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach Yerutei v'amlich malchutei. V'chayechon uvyomechon v'chaye dekol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam l'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei dekudesha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Amen. You may be seated. We are going to conclude in a minute with Adon Olam, but before that, a few thank yous and a few announcements. Thank you to Leslie Emery, and our cantorial soloist.
Thank you for inviting me by your Kabbalat Shabbat evening.
It was great.
It's great to be here.
All of a sudden, the place doesn't feel empty anymore.
Thank you, Rabbi Anibal, for putting together this beautiful service.
Oh, this is what I do every Friday, so I'm glad to share it with more people. And so thank you for everything. Thank you, Jay. Great to see you back. You missed that last gig because you weren't in town. Remember, they were in August. You weren't here. Yeah. But glad to have you back. Marvin Polanski, the one and only. Thank God. Thank you, Marvin, for everything. And thank you to all of you for coming in person today. Thank you for coming out. Great to see you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It's great to do this together, wherever you are. The building, at home, everywhere. Thank you for being there. We have a few announcements.
We do. Would you like me to read them?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, you may have noticed we are reopening and we are entering into phase 2. What does that mean? It means we really missed everybody, and it's so good to have you here, and we'd like to see more of you more often. And so everything, including private events, Minyan, programs, funerals, meals of consolation, and more, are now open. However, attendees must be double vaccinated, with the exception of children under age 12. And I have to say to the kids who are here, it is such a pleasure to see you tonight. Thank you for coming out. It is just so joyful to have your presence here in the sanctuary. Mask wearing is required at all times, except when eating a meal. And if you'd like more information, you can visit szwinnipeg.ca/open. Enhanced virtual musical Kabbalat Shabbat service.
Just happened.
That just happened. It's still on my list. Wasn't it fun? We should do that again sometime. Daily services. You can come again. You just have to have your vaccination card ready and some ID, but we'd be happy to see anyone here in the morning. You'll find us here. Tomorrow morning is Shabbat, and that is pre-registration only. So at 10 a.m. is Shabbat morning. However, 6 p.m., come on by. 9 a.m. Sunday morning and 6 p.m. on Sunday, come on by. And all week long to our weekday rhythm, 7:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. And then 7:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. for Kabbalat Shabbat on Friday. We would love to see you here again soon. We have a Hebrew reading crash course level 1 beginning. If you'd like to get some Hebrew reading skills, you can join Dr. Rina Sector Elbaz online over Zoom, Mondays beginning November 1st at noon CDT. No prior knowledge is required. You can learn from scratch or refresh your skills. We're going to begin with the Aleph Bet. For more information and to register, you can visit szwinnipeg.ca/Hebrew. Course materials are supplied. And this is held in conjunction with the National Jewish Outreach Program. The Jewish History Crash Course. This one sounds fun too. 5-week course on Zoom. Tuesdays beginning November 2nd at noon CDT with Dr. Rina Sector-Elbaz, Engagement and Education Director. This is an opportunity to explore the richness of Jewish heritage. Free course, limited space, so register please in advance, szedwinnipeg.ca/history. That's also in conjunction with NJOP.
From history to mystery.
Well, this next one is like right up my alley of interest. The Judaism and the paranormal. Now you know a little bit about me. Demons, spirits, and malevolent beings, what your Baba didn't tell you. This is facilitated by Ranu Kashi, our executive director, and it will take place one night only on Zoom, Thursday, November 4th at 7 p.m. CDT. If this interests you, mark your calendar. From cautionary commentary in the Torah to descriptive passages in the Talmud and Kabbalah, explore this fascinating session with us. It's a free event, but we do need to register in advance by November the 3rd, szedwinnipeg.ca/scary. If you'd like to hang out with Rabbi Anibal more often, you can find him online every Thursday at noon teaching Torah L'chaim.
That's my serious face. That one.
And he is a fabulous teacher. And so if you'd like to pop by, he streams live on Facebook, YouTube, and the SZ website every single week teaching about the upcoming Parsha. Our Sisterhood gift shop is open and in action, however, by appointment only. So I'll say the phone number slowly. Call it if you'd like to meet up with Carol in the gift shop, 204-975-3487. You can make an appointment. And last but not least, of course, we are still in need of volunteer pallbearers to assist families in emergency situations. If you're able to help, or you can connect someone with Estelle Raber in our office who would like to help, we'll get people where they're needed. And now,
let's finish with Adon Olam.
I would love
Page
to.
128. We have the same version that we sang for the High Holidays, and we got very good reviews. So we are bringing it back. This is a version composed in Brazil.
Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Let Nasa V'chefto Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא
אדון עולם אשר מלך,
בטרם כל יציר נברא,
לעת עשה וחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom, umevorach, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for being here.